Welcome again, guys. Panky here at Arena Gaming YouTube channel. This time we have Deman straight off the stage, and his lunch break, of course. And here at IPL 5, we're going to ask him a couple of quick questions about the games coming up. We have Blackbean playing against Zubublaze. Blackbean and Zubublaze on stage at the moment. We have Fnatic versus TPA all coming up. We have COG versus Curse all on the way, and of course we have all the games throughout the weekend. How's the tournament been for you so far? You've done a few, got a bit of experience in events.
Yeah, I've done about 7 games so far this tournament. It's a pretty crazy tournament, to be honest. It's a 4-day event, which kind of confused us when we were trying to figure out the schedule the other day. We were like, how are they going to fit it all in? Oh, it's only Thursday today. Because I come from Singapore, we've gained a day. We left on Monday, we arrived on Monday. It's like, what just happened? But the tournament itself is amazing. We've seen Team WE absolutely stomping Moscow 5, Taipei Assassins stomping Moscow 5, yet Moscow 5 stomped everyone else. So the top 3 is looking, I don't know, I couldn't call it, to be honest. Fnatic absolutely destroyed Zubublaze yesterday. Yet, the Zubublaze have had room problems, so they've maybe not slept enough. You know, there's all sorts of things. I mean, I can empathise with them because we've done a 30-hour flight, so they've done a similar type of flight. So if they've not had some proper sleep, they will be dead on their feet right now. But honestly, I don't know who could possibly win this one. I think it's going to be between Taipei Assassins and WE right now.
Okay, you mentioned Taipei Assassins Fnatic in it. Season 1 champions, Season 2 champions. That's going to be one of our first best of 3s in the winner bracket at 4 PM this afternoon. Do you want to call which way that's going to go, or are we going to stay neutral and unbiased?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it's going to go Taipei Assassins. There's no doubt about it. And even Fnatic yesterday were watching WE like, yeah, these guys might win this tournament. After us, of course. they just weren't that confident. So that Taipei Assassins have looked unstoppable still. BB is just amazing. That bottom lane, Stanley completely dominated Darian in that Moscow 5 game. Just absolutely destroyed him. Toys and Alex actually were pretty evenly matched. I thought that was a pretty even fight. But yeah, that top lane Stanley is just too good. But he's going to be against Soaz, and Stanley actually really respects Soaz. Yeah. So that's an interesting battle right there.
Maybe that little bit of respect, maybe there'll be a bit of nerves underlying Stanley there, one of his heroes, maybe we'll go there, or maybe he's just have to prove a point and dominate all over the place, but we'll wait and see. Like, obviously those are our top teams, those are TPA, those are world champions. Iceland, COG playing against them in the first game of group stages. It's a bit harder than expected, took a bit by surprise. Do you think we might have an underdog story there coming up from the lower?
Possibly. They're playing Singapore Sentinels right now. I've just watched their team comps, and pretty sure Singapore Sentinels are going to 2v1 them. We're just looking at the literally started game 1 right now on stream 2. So I honestly don't know. Singapore Sentinels, I like the guys. I mean, I've just come back from Singapore. They're really great setup over there. The arena is amazing. I mean, something like that in, say, Germany would be fantastic. Like a full-on big arena set up in a big shopping centre. Everyone can just walk in and go, oh, what's going on? Oh, there's games. They've got cafes outside. They've got merchandising. It's a great setup. So the Singapore guys, they've got such a big backing behind them. It'd be a shame if they went out so early in this round. But the Hong Kong team, Iceland, coming here, which is a strange, weird mix. Everyone thinking they're from Iceland.
Yeah,
they're not. They're from Hong Kong. They're a good team. You know, like you say, COG. They actually threw it against COG as well. COG EU should have lost that match. Yeah. They kind of threw it. They had the inhibitor down first, and then they kind of messed up. And then COG EU just capitalised. They're good late game teams.
So, switching away from the tournament a little bit, of course, we've got IPL is basically it's been the cut-off here. This is the last big event this year. I am Cologne less more European, less global presence. What's the next we're going to see from you? Are you going to be in Cologne or in Marseille or in the new year?
What in the new year could I talk about? Chances are I probably will be in Cologne. We did discuss it obviously while we were in Singapore. And we did the analyst desk. I don't know if you saw it. It went really well. We thought it was very good. So maybe we'll do a similar sort of thing at Cologne.
I did see Carmack was actually tweeting Snoopy about that, so I don't know if that's gone through or been confirmed, but there's a possibility.
Yeah, it was a fairly public tweet, wasn't it? Yeah. So it wasn't exactly so sneaky. So yeah, Snoopy was asking me about that last night actually. So yeah, who knows? I mean, we'll maybe see Snoopy there as well. COG EU obviously didn't get there. They didn't qualify because they had 200 ping. Something the Curse are going to be having for the IEM Poland qualifiers, I hear.
it's a possibility. We're going to do our best and try, and of course we still need to find a support to fit in that spot and move up the toy here. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting experience.
I hear there's a support player in the North American household right now on the bench.
He is currently in Vegas having a whole lot of fun. Do not blame him for me. But yeah, there's a possibility. We also have, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, there are some interesting possibilities within the team too, which stay tuned for. We might see those soon. But I don't know. Who would you see right now if there's the perfect EU replacement for that person?
Perfect EU replacement? I have not a clue. There's so many players out there in the high elos. The question is who fits in the team, who can fit with the dynamic, who's going to live in a hotel, and who can you travel with? Because it's not just a case of, oh, this guy's a great player. There's so many different things that go on. Like we were talking about this on air the other day, and the fact is that that player might be great, but they just might not fit with the team. They might argue all the time, but you don't want a team environment to argue. Just look at COG NA, for example. They've had so many changes, mainly for the fact they had arguments. Obviously, St. Vicious didn't quite fit. For some reason, Broadway didn't fit. They said he was too aggressive, but it's like, hello, you just picked up an aggressive top laner from Dignitas. What do you think he's going to be? They wanted to change him. Sometimes it just doesn't fit the team dynamic. The team can't adapt. There's all sorts of problems that can happen. I don't know, honestly. I hear Zinek's pretty good.
Zinek's pretty good. There's, I don't know, there might be something else in there, but like I say, got to get that perfect fit. Before we send you back, you can catch up on the rest of those games, get ready for your cast later. Is there anything else you want to add, any shout-outs you want to make?
Just a shout-out to all the people that love watching me and, follow me on Twitter, of course, at QV Deman. A shout-out to ESL as well, since they're kind of the guys that kick-started my reignited my career in shoutcasting, I should say, with all the ESL events, the Intel Extreme Masters events, and here we are in Vegas. Sunny Vegas. Not quite so sunny Vegas, though. No. Not as sunny as Singapore. Singapore was a lot hotter than here. This is actually, didn't expect I came here, and I was like, I'm actually going to have to buy a jumper or a jacket or something. What's going on? I didn't bring anything because I've been traveling for 14 days. I just didn't come prepared for Vegas being 60 degrees. I wouldn't say it's cold. It's not exactly UK. UK is flooding right now, so I'm happy to be here.
That's one way to put it. One last thing. You mentioned Twitter. When we hit 20,000 on Deman, are you going to lose your hair too?
I've actually had shaven hair before. I do look like a football hooligan. I can assure you, when that head is shaven, I look like a thug. The grannies get out of the way, because the town I live in is like a proper grey-haired town. So every time I'm going around town, you can see them stop. Who's this thug following behind me? I think Joe Miller gets the same thing. He was actually asked whether he was, been in prison before when we came into the US. It's like, well, thanks. Thanks. Just pigeonhole us straight in there. But no, who knows?
Who knows? Alright, we'll bear in mind. Keep an eye on Deman's Twitter, see if that happens. So, thank you again, Deman. This is Panky here for Rainy Gaming here at IPL 5. We have more videos coming for you all weekend, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.